over 22 million people who applied for DV 2024. It's so absurd that over 70% of people who were denied in Africa, they were denied because of the picture, because of the photo they submitted. And it's not that they didn't submit the photo, but because of specifications. Did you know that for you to be selected, even though it's a rota, like it's a out of probability, but did you know that the picture you submit counts a lot? It actually counts over like 70% for you to be selected. Oh, you're just taking out a picture right now and then you just submit. Welcome back to Boarding Pass. This is my YouTube channel for all returning subscribers. Thank you so much for following me up. Thank you so much for always supporting. And for those of you who are very new on this channel, please subscribe to this channel because we will always be putting up videos about green card and life in America. For DV 2023, the year ended, and for DV 2024, the 2NLs have started coming out. The interview appointments from your respective embassies. And so, today, as I speak, as you're watching me right now in your office, as you're moving, as you're holding your cell phone, as you're watching me from your laptop, or on a TV or whatever you're watching, any tablet or any device you're using to watch me, I want to inform you that DV 2025 is out. And when I say DV 2025 is out, I mean about Diversity Visa Program Lottery that gives you a green card, that gives you a chance to come and stay in America, that gives you an opportunity for you to go and get an air ticket, which is not a round ticket, it's a one-way ticket, because you're just coming to your home. Actually, when you come and reach at the airport, they will tell you, welcome home. You understand? So this is going to be your next home. And so, before you apply, I want you to first give me a few minutes of you so that you walk with me about the thing. I am going to talk about the photo. Before you submit, what are some of the requirements? What are some of the mistakes that you're not supposed to do so that you reduce your chances of being selected? Fine, we know it's a rotary, but if it's a rotary, what the state has asked you to do, have you actually done it? You understand? So the state tells you the specifications of this picture, they are supposed to be these. You understand? And then for you, just come, get a picture, or just go in a cyber cafe, or just go where, and then you take a different one. So walk with me. I'm going to be sharing my screen so that everything will be shared, so that you can eliminate these kind of mistakes that I think most of people do. You understand? So I'm going to go a little bit slow, but you'll bear with me if this video will be very long. But I'm trying to make it short and be detailed because I don't want you to miss out this because of the picture. You understand? So, for people who have not yet subscribed, you should subscribe. For people who have been following me from wherever you are, those in East Africa, those here in America, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate, and I have received feedbacks from you that you I've received feedback from you that you really like what I'm doing, and you still want this kind of information to still come up. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you so that we go step by step. I am talking about DV 2025. Here we go. So you just come here on if you're using you can use your phone to apply. You can use your laptop to apply, and you can use any kind of device you can use for as long as it can support the internet. So I want to go with you through all this. So let me start with the DV 2025 instruction. What did they tell us to do? So that you see before you see the picture you took, if it really meets the requirements. DV, you just come here, DV 2025. It's here, DV 2025. You just type DV 2025 instruction. Okay, when we click on this, so it gives it will display this. Let me try to enlarge my screen. So there's US Department of State.gov. Where you see this gov, it means that's official page of the US. You can see https travel.state.gov. Okay, it's the same thing. Let's scroll down here. Instructions for 2025 Diversity Migrant Visa Program. So let us click here. So it gives us something like this. Instruction for the 2025 Diversity Migrant Visa Program. For those of you who are following me from Rwanda, I did something, a video like this one on using DV 2024. Yes. So by that time, they had not released DV 2025 instructions. So now I am just going to scroll this down. These are some of the requirements. I talked about all these things that you need to know before you apply. So if you know Kinyarwanda, if you're from Rwanda, you can check my last video. You will find these kind of things. Okay, so let's scroll down to photo. It's fine, photo. Eh? Shout out to people from Uganda, shout out people from Kenya, shout out people from Ghana, shout out people from Cameroon, shout out people from Angola, shout out people from Sierra Leone, and shout out people from America. I have got all your feedbacks. And so I decided to do this kind of a video in English so that everyone can be benefited with this. Okay, submitting a digital photo. Okay, let me try to scroll down. You can take a digital photo or scan a recent taken within the last 6 photo or digital. Okay, let's go here. Submitting a digital photo. You can take a digital photo or scan a recent taken within the last 6 months photograph with a digital scanner if it meets all the requirements. Do not submit a photo older than 6 months. So don't submit a photo which is older than 6 months. Go and take now right a photo does not meet all the standard disclosures. Submitting the same photographs that you submitted within the prior years. A photograph that has been manipulated or a photo that does not meet the specifications below may make you ineligible. That's very clear. If you have the last year's photo, don't submit it. If you have a photo that has been done on, like been edited, don't do that. Photos or digital images must be in color, in focus, sized that the head is between 1 inch and 13 something like that, 13 inches, 22 millimeters to 35 millimeters, or 50% and 60% of the image of total height. So this is what they taken within 6 months to reflect your current appearance. That's the reason. So you have to take a picture that is very current, taken in front of a plain white or off-white background. Go get somewhere, get something which is very white, get a white background. If you go into a cafe where you're going to take this kind of picture from, let them have a white background. If you have decided to take it by yourself and then you edit it, you should edit this thing very well. For this one, I want to tell people who use you can use your phone actually to take this picture. The picture I used to apply, I used the phone. You understand? So there's an app. I've tried to look for apps around, but there's one app that actually charges you $7 that I can recommend you to use that. Yes, so many people have come asking me to apply for them, but for sure I cannot manage to do that because I cannot really get time to do all that. So I decided to show you how to do this because this is something simple that you can do. So a picture, take it with your photo, take it with your phone, then I can give you I'll pin down the app. It's just, you just don't need to download it. It's just a link. Then you click on it, and then you just follow all the procedures. Get your picture. It will resize it, put it on the same dimensions. Everything will be on point. Same dimensions, white background, and then it goes on well. Taken in front of the plain white background, taken in full face view, direct facing the camera. So if they are taking a picture, you have to be very straight in the camera. Look in the camera, don't smile, don't turn your head, don't do what? Be very stiff and your eyes open. Okay, with a neutral face expression and both eyes open. I said that, taking in a clothing that normally wear on a daily basis. Don't just go and then get a uniform or get what, just a normal, just be normal, like this kind of a t-shirt, Don't dress, put on a suit to get a tie as if you're going for an interview. No, this is not a war, this is not an interview. They just want you to be in your normal clothing. Do not wear a hat or a head covering that obscures the hair or hairline unless one day on a religious purposes. So unless if you're a Muslim, but for this time, this case around, even if you actually a Muslim, maybe you can take it off for that purpose. Yeah, so don't put on a hat as you're taking this picture. Your full face must be visible. That means don't give a half face, and the head covering must not cast any shadow on your face. Something there shouldn't be a shadow besides you because of something you're putting on in your head. Do not wear eyeglasses. For people who actually put on eyeglasses, for that period you can remove the eyeglasses. And the reason why they said that, because eyeglasses sometimes they create a shadow, like you put it on and then you find like there's a shadow. I think that law was enacted in 2016. That's when they removed that thing of putting on eyeglasses. If you normally wear a hearing device or similar article, they may be one in your photo. Okay, photo examples. Oh, this is a PDF, it cannot be. So your photo has to be in GPE or GPG file format, equal or less than 240 kilobytes in full size, in a square aspect. Is supposed to be 6 times 6 pixel in dimension. So that means the height has to be 600 and then the width, the height has to be 600 and then the width has to be 600. Do you want to scan an existing photo in addition to the digital image requirement? Your existing photo must be 2 times 6 inch, 51 times 51, scanned at a resolution of 300 pixels per this. I feel we should not go on this. Take on this. Let us ignore this of scanning existing photo. Yes. So go and take a picture. This is a trick that I can tell you. As you're going to take for this kind of a picture, let's say you're just using a phone, I can say take 2 steps, like 2 meters or 1.5 meters. So as you facing this person you're going to take a picture, don't use a selfie. I've seen people using selfie. Get someone else to take you a picture. And if you're using a phone, first try to rub, like first clean your lens camera, and then hold that person, take 2 steps backward. Teri ntambwe ebyiri, kuba enta bbiri, luta lumu, 1 then 2, you know, 2 steps, big steps, 1 step that makes a mirror, you know, and then hold your phone, then take this person a picture, and then you will get that picture, put in this link that I'm going to give you down below, and then they will charge you a fee of $7, and then you get that picture. Then later on, I will show you how to apply that in the next video that I will do, because it's something simple that you can do by yourself. Okay, that's it. So I wanted to show you on instructions of DV 2023. So let us go on kids, on babies. If you're having a baby, like you're a parent and then you have to come with your baby, like your baby, you have to take a picture of your baby. What do they say on babies? Lay your baby on his or her back on a plain white or off-white sheet. This will ensure your baby's head is supported and provide a plain background for the photo. Make a certain that there is no shadows on your baby's face. That's 1. Then tip number 2, they say cover a car seat with a plain white or off-white sheet and take a picture of your child in a car seat. This will ensure your baby's head is supported. Get your child, put in a car seat, get a white sheet, a white background, make your child to an extent that he can face the camera, then take a picture. Don't put your hand in the picture, take that photo. Okay, those are things that you're supposed to follow. Okay, let me go to this other site of stilltravel.state.gov. It's the one that will actually give us the right things that I really need. Okay, let's go here. For it, it's a bit detailed. Yeah, I want you to see this photo tool. Okay, US Department of State.gov. Remember what I told you. So there are so many sites out here that will come telling you to do this, but where you find this, US Department of State.gov, that is the official website of United States of America. So when we come to photo tool, what does photo tool give you? Choose a photo to begin. You can choose a photo to begin. Let's say you're having your photo, you can choose, you can get it, and then it helps you to crop your picture. So here it gives some of basic examples of the picture. So this picture is okay, this picture is good, okay, this picture is okay, this picture is okay. You can see someone is looking straight in the camera, the ears and everything, like the resolutions are okay, everything. So when we click on the size, you're going to see the size and the position. The size and the position has to be like this. This one is not, because someone is bending a little bit. This one, what is the problem? This shoulder is almost not the same with this, you know. This one is a little bit far, you understand? That is on a pose, size and position. Then pose and expression. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one is okay because she is seated very well and facing in the camera straight. This one is smiling. You're not supposed to smile when it comes to this kind of a picture. You're not supposed to. This one puts his head up. This one nods the head a little bit down. So glasses. You can see all this one has a glasses, this has glasses, this one has a shadow in the background, this one has a glasses, this one has glasses, this one has glasses. So you don't need to have that. Then see this, attire and hats and hair. So those things you have to be very keen about it. If you're Muslim and then you're veiling yourself, you have to veil yourself like this. You're not supposed to veil yourself like this. You know, this one covered almost her face. Then this one did this kind of covering, you know. This is not right. Then this one has dreads, and then they're all, you know, they're everywhere in the face and whatever. So if you're having hair or dreads, tie them very well, so that the picture comes very well. Shadows and lighting, look at this one, you know. This is like they edited using the filters. Don't take your picture using any filter, Instagram filter, Snapchat, or whatever. Don't. Just get your camera, go on a natural light. That's what they actually propose. When I say natural light, go on where there is maybe like a sun outside. Then they take you a picture, you know, when the sun, where there is no background, have a natural light. This one is okay. This one is, you can see this one has background, a dark background, you know, it's not really nice. So then when it comes to background, this one has a white background, this one has a different background, leaves, this one, you know, all these kind of things. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is right. Resolutions and quality. So look at this one. You see, this one is blurry, you know, the picture is not okay. The same applies to this one, the same applies to this one. This is the one which is okay. When it comes to children, what do they want? You see, look at this. The problem is that someone is holding this child, you know. This one, the child is not facing to the camera. This one is still a bit down. So this is the right photo when it comes to little children. Face obstructions. You can see this one is not, you know, is not facing to the camera. This one, the one side of the eye is covered by the hair. This one, you know, all those kind of things you need to look at them. Let me try to show you something else here. This has been photo tool. There is something I want to talk about, and it's a bit detailed for people who take their pictures from cyber cafes. Yes, and who edit their pictures using Photoshop. I am not against Photoshop, but if they are doing your picture, if you're editing your picture using Photoshop, you have to be very keen and very careful, because you might face something called alteration. Like, you might work on your picture a lot to an extent that you lose some features to it. So this is what I told you. This is a photo requirement. You can see this is the official website of United States. travel.state.gov, US Department of State, Bureau of Consular Affairs. US passport, international travel, US visas. So let us go to the requirements. So your photo or digital images must meet. Remember, we are applying for a DV visa. So you are applying for a green card that you'll be given after getting a diversity visa from your consulate, you know, from your for one of the US embassy in your country. Okay, so this is what I was telling. It has to be in color size, such as the head has to be. This is what we talked about in the DV instructions of 2025. So taken in the last 6 months, taken in front of a plain white, off-white background, taken in full face view, directly facing the camera. You're not supposed to be this side, have to face the camera. Okay, so before I jump to anything else, let me first photo composition template. This one will actually give us what the kind of a picture it needs. This is what I was saying. Starting November 1st, 2026, eyeglasses will no longer be allowed in a visa photo. Make sure that the photos present the full head from the top of your hair. From the top of your hair, that means to the top, to the bottom of the chin. Center the head within the frame. You know, you see this. So your picture has to be like this, in this kind of specification. The person in the photo should have a neural expression and be facing the camera. So this is what I was telling you guys. So from here to here, it has to be these inches. From here to here has to be these inches. From here to here has to be 2 inches. And that means even here, those are 2 inches. From this size up to here, those are 2 inches. Then from here, those are 2 inches. The height, you will go this and then you read everything here. So these are some of the pictures that are recommended. Well composed photo composition examples. You understand? Okay, so there's something photo examples. These are photo examples. Exactly. These are some of the pictures that are accepted. Starting November 2021, eyeglasses will no longer be allowed in use of visa photos. Your photo or digital image is a vital of your part of a visa application. Review the example below. So you see this is the right one. You understand? Right. All these are all accepted ones. You see this one who has a she veiled very well, and then the chin is seen and everything is right. So detailed examples of visa photos. Please review the tabs to the left, for example, both acceptable and unacceptable photos to submit with your visa application. Keep in mind the basic size, expression, head position. These are things that you have to keep in mind. Size, expressions, would go whatever. Head position, how you position your head. You're not supposed to not bend it a bit. Background has to be white. Print quality has to be that. And anything that might obscure the face. Okay. Size and position. Glasses, we say you're not supposed to be like this. This is unacceptable. Glasses are not allowed. Even when glasses are on every day, you must remove your glasses for a photo. That's very clear. Size and portion. This is how it's supposed to be. The head is centered and the corrected size. Photo tip: if you are applying in a person or by mail, your photo schedule 2x2 51x51 millimeter with the head centered and size between 1 blah blah blah. Reviewing online, make sure there is ample space around your head to allow room for automatic cropping by our photo tool. Your digital photo must be GPE file format, at least 600x600, and weigh at least 50 kilobytes in the size. DV says 200 and below 240 kilobytes. Okay. Resolution of the size has to be like this. The photo is sharp without any visible pixel, stuff like that. I'm trying to jump at everything. Digital alteration. This is where I wanted to show you something. Action. This is where the problem comes from. You go to a cyber cafe or to a place where they are applying. They take a picture with you, and they need to change this background to white. But when someone is cropping here, is going to crop some of things that are on you. That someone will not crop very well. If you see here, is unacceptable white. Background is cropped out using a photo retouching tool, altering the outline of the head, face, and the neck. So, because of Photoshop, someone will come because he wants to crop off. Let's say maybe you took this picture from a background which is not white, and this person wants to put this background which is white. So, you will find out that we will not crop this place very well. And you find that you will take some of the pieces of your body, you can see here, So when you see this person, like, he came here and then took a little part of the head here, and then reached here still, there's an angle here, there's another angle here, then come here, Then come here. I have never seen someone who has a hexagon head. If you remember those shapes, you know, you find out that you have come to a cafe, took your picture very well, so, and then someone has edited because it's trying to make the white background, and then you come with this kind of hexagon head. You understand? So the picture, the the machine, the software will have to tell that this picture was edited wrongly. You know, you see this, the image has not been digitally altered on. You understand? So it has to be very natural. When you see this, when does it's unacceptable. Image has been digitally altered to appear thinner. You see, like someone was, like they tried to pull his face and then they made it long, you know. So that shows that this person's picture was worked on. You know, this is not how he is like in real life. You understand? So you have to avoid this. That's why I'm telling you, take your own picture, or if they take you a picture in a cafe or whatever, they should take your picture, but they should not work on it. They should not edit it. They should not make you tall when you're not tall. They should not make you beautiful. Like they should not put you makeup. They should not try to digitize to get some of the pimples off you or whatever. No, just take a natural photo. Pose and expression, you know. Accept the applicant is directly facing the camera with neural expression. Eyes are clearly visible. Your eyes have to be very clearly visible. Attire and hats, we talked about this. Subject, the full face is visible, no shadow, clothing, whatever. Photo, you may not wear hats or head coverings except for religious or medical purposes. Background, it has to be white. Background is white or off-white without shadows and is plain without texture or objects, you know, stuff like that. When it comes to kids, it has no other person in the photo and the child is facing the camera. You understand? So if you're trying to help to take your little baby a picture, don't put in your hand or what. You can put her or him. You can see they just took something like a white cloth or what, and then they made this little baby like face up, and then they had to make sure that see the camera and then they take a picture. Yes, so basically that's it. So as I'm winding up, I want to make I want to make these things clear. Before you apply, make sure that the photo meets the requirements. The size, the width, and the length is equal. It's in a white background. It's not worked on, like they have not edited so much. They have not took part of your hair. They have not took part of your beards or anything else. They have not made you hexagon or oval, or they have not changed you in any way or the other. So make use of that. And then be straight in the camera, you know. So if you're going to take, don't be close to someone. If someone is using a camera, take 2 steps backward, then take this person a picture. Don't be too close to him and don't go far from him. And then I know people are asking me, can I use my camera? Can I use my phone? If you're having a good phone, let's say, let me give an example, like iPhone 10 going upwards, you can use that. Those who are having good Samsung phones, you can take that very well. And then you use this app that I'm going to share with you. Photo, you have to be very careful with the picture. So when the machine is getting your picture, it has to first go through all those specifications. If he finds out that they are not qualifying, you'll have to get out of the rotary automatic. And then for those that meet the requirements, then here comes back the other thing of the probability. But for those of you who didn't meet the requirements, for you just get out automatic. So before you apply, make sure your photo meets the requirements as I've tried to explain to you right about now. So thank you for watching, and keep locked on this channel. The next video will be to show you how to apply step by step. So subscribe to this. The next video is how to apply by yourself. You can't do this by yourself. You don't need someone to help you. For as long as you have a picture, I will share a link here so that you apply yourself. We applying wenyine, we applying we kanga teria kukwata ko teria kulagirira ina muntu kwerekera. After all, you'll have to use your own information. Someone will apply for you, and then you not have to remember what you applied for. Another thing, as you apply, for those that actually are going, you have had your picture and maybe you know even how to apply. One thing that I can say, before you submit that form, make sure you take a screenshot of all the information you have, because if you happen to win, then you will need those information when you're going to apply for a visa. You understand? When you're going to fill another form which is called DS-260 form, and that is the visa form. So if the information you put this side, when they happen to be different from the information you put in the DS-260, that will be another case. You might be denied a visa because there is a misinformation that is not really telling to others. So guys, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always following up. For all your questions, I'll be answering them in the comment section. God bless you, and I wish you good luck.